sorry, Dave's doing what now?
5 Wraith Knight list.
5 Wraith Knights?
In 2,000 points.
How do you even do that?
Double 4 sword, of course.
Oh, I see. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to do Eandon.
No, he doesn't.
If he did double 4 sword Eandon, he could have 8.
Yeah. Well, no, because it doesn't change your slot. It just makes him. It just makes him the warlord.
Right.
Those niche armies would pwn that, though, wouldn't they? Like Dark Eldar, wouldn't they pwn that?
Dark Eldar would have a fairly good chance of dealing a ton of damage to that, but it's questionable as to whether or not they would actually beat it. The thing that the Dark Eldar have going for them is they can usually move fairly quickly, beat regular infantry. While Wraith Knights are jump infantry, so they're just like, oh, let me just get closer and then I'll charge you and wreck you. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and really the things that the Wraith Knight has going for it is high toughness, so, things that ignore high toughness.
Sternguard, too.
Instant death, too.
Sternguard.
Yeah. Wraithguard.
Yeah, the Wraithguard. Wraithguard are the answer to Wraith Knights. Wraithguard are the answer to Wraithguard, by the way.
Can't,
out there in TV land.
The Green Knight Terminator with the Thunderhammer force weapon?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how many people are in the Escalation League for the studio?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yowza. I can't miss out on that. So me and Mason are paired up the first time?
ones.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad.
Check your Facebook.
What army are you?
Group.
What?
Secret group.
It's a secret group?
I added you to the secret Facebook.
Can BTP fans be on it? I don't know.
So they can see the pairings and stuff.
Maybe we could make it closed so they
I
could.
don't know.
So they could see it.
Direct only, so people that. Well, anyway. All right. So, but what army are you playing?
Tau.
Tau, huh? Interesting. Right.
I'm not gonna like my 250.
So Thomas let me get away with taking a base coat base coat trade-in army, right? So I'm not assembling and painting it. I'm only mostly. I'll probably end up doing 2/3 of the paint work at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll live with that.
Like 75%. Yeah. It's what I need. It's what I need to be in.
That's all.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So Nate, you just came out for a visit and you got roped in. What's going on?
It's pretty awesome.
Now
All right.
He's got 3 projects done. He's working on his 4th project already.
No kidding. You gotta make time, Nate, because the pod will leave you behind for the wolves. They're supportive.
They've been pretty cool.
Okay, so what else? Give us
supportive.
gaming news, Thomas. Come on.
Gaming news. Well, I mean, I've been out of it for 2 weeks, so I don't really know. Or a week. I just took a week break. Went on a sweet vacation camp for a week. And
Really?
It was really nice.
Do tell.
Well, I'm part of a medieval reenactment group. That's about as close as you can call it. It's that
Okay.
or call it a LARP. So, I mean, you can call it a LARP too.
So you have an alter ego then? So you go out camping, like Ren Fair type
That's how
camping?
people describe it. Yeah, it's like Ren Fair camping.
Oh, I'm totally familiar with this.
Right.
This is all over in the Oregon backwoods.
Right. So yeah, I'm part of a group, and it's called Belagarth, and we had a big week-long event this last week. So we went and did that for a week. It was a lot of fun, and did really well. Won a bunch of stuff, and
Awesome.
now I'm back here to work again. And I did look on Bell of Lost Souls when I got home last night, and Bell of Lost Souls pointed out that they brought out a whole list of tidbits about what are the different the supplements. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes, the supplements.
Right. So just before I left, Saturday before I left, they brought out only in the digital version, and according to one of the guys who went ahead and bought it, it had a lot of mistakes and stuff and whatnot, and it's still a lot of misprint and stuff. But they brought out the Farsight Enclave.
Right.
And apparently it has 7 or 8 unique characters.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Pretty cool. One of them is a Riptide character.
Nice.
Yeah.
What up? So he's your HQ then.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows,
how they work.
right?
They're all characters. But they they brought that out, and they had a bunch of cool rules, like allowing Tau to bring broadside, or not broadside, battle suits as
Troops. That's the big one.
Yeah, you have.
And that's what I always wanted.
Right, and you can't bring. It doesn't let you bring.
Ethereals.
I don't know if it doesn't let you bring ethereals, but it doesn't let you bring the name ethereal.
Right.
And it doesn't let you bring the darks or the
Shadow Sun.
Shadow Sun.
Well,
Shadow
as
Sun.
far as the fluff goes, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's one of the nice
Well,
things
the
about these
supplements are totally fluffy.
They're totally fluffy, and it's great. So these guys have preferred enemy orcs,
yeah.
but only in close combat.
Yeah. Well, that's
I'm
good.
serious.
At least it's not like
I'm
this
serious.
awesome thing that if you play orcs.
Right. Yeah, so it's really cool. I think it's gonna be really cool what they're doing with the supplements. But they had a list of supplements anyway. That's what I was originally saying, and they have orcs are gonna get speed freaks, and there was one other one, but I don't remember what it is. I don't remember. It might have been goths. I don't remember.
It's not snake bites.
And then Space Marines are getting White Scars, Salamanders,
Raven Guard,
Ultramarines,
for some reason.
Raven Guard. Well, Raven Guard are one of the big ones.
Are they really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're one of the founding.
Salamanders. Did you say salamanders?
Yep.
Okay.
Ultramarines.
Oh, and rumor coming out is that
Crimson Fist slash Imperial Fists. Yeah. And there was one of the big things that came up. There was this big argument on there about the Chaos are getting the Big Four, which is, according to this, when they said it was the Big Four, it's Death Guard, Emperor's Children,
World
not
Eaters.
Thousand Sons.
World Eaters.
World Eaters
Right.
and Black Legion.
They're saying forget Zine.
No, well, I mean, it's
not the four
a different
gods,
original
it's
four.
for
It's the first four guys that went.
Traitor
back.
Legions.
The four Traitor Legions.
Gotcha.
Right, and so there was a bunch of people. Well, where's Thousand Sons? Blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, whatever, guys, come on. They're looking at it from the perspective of the Horus Heresy, not from the perspective of the four gods. But I mean, that being said, I'm sad for those Thousand Sons because they are terrible. New book came out, and nobody should bring it. They are terrible. Sean's looking at me with this like, "Are you kidding me?" look. Let me explain.
He's like, how could you
Please
say
do.
They're expensive.
Please do.
They are. You're basically okay. In 5th edition, you could bring a group of them, and they could be in a Rhino. A Rhino can roll up 12 inches, and they get out. Getting out within rapid fire range of something,
Right.
and shoot it down because they have AP3 bolters
Right.
that don't get hot. They're just AP3 bolters. It's awesome. And they had an invulnerable save to survive stuff that was almost as good as their power armor save.
Right.
They weren't very good in close combat, but they weren't terrible either because they were fearless. They had an invulnerable save,
Right.
and they still had their sorcerer apprentice guy with a force weapon. I think he had a force weapon. Anyway,
You could kid him out with whatever.
the point is, now you can only move 6 inches and get out within 6.
Right.
And then you can shoot further, 24 inches. But why? But that took away some of the advantage of them. I mean, now you have to be like, okay, I'm going to go one turn. They're going to stay in their ride and then go
Right.
6 more inches and get out. But they're more expensive than. I mean, when you can bring a base Chaos Space Marine for 13 points versus them being like 21 or something like that. And I think they even dropped in points, but in comparison to everything else, you're not getting that 4-up invulnerable save, and the AP3 bolter is not giving you enough. It's not enough, especially in a shooty edition where somebody can bring, I'm going to bring just cheap troops or cheap whatever, and just throw dice at you. I don't care if you have a 4-up invulnerable save, but if I just throw a bucket of dice at you, like a Tau Fire Warrior unit, not going to cost nearly as much, and going to win in a shooting fight against them.
Yeah.
I don't care if you have an AP3 bolter, because I'm going to be behind some sort of cover, and I'll get a cover save, whatever. And your AP3 bolters are meaningless now. On your 4-up invulnerable save is meaningless now because I'm just going to throw enough wounds at you that you're going to fail 3-ups. So that's why Thousand Sons aren't as good.
All right. Awesome.
Too bad, because they're cool. I do like the
Yeah.
models for them.
You have something like Noise Marines, which you can make Noise Marines cost a lot of points,
But they're awesome.
but they could be very awesome.
Feel no pain, sonic weapons. Stupid amount of firepower those guys put out.
But let's see that gondola real quick.
Oh, I'm stoked.
Update on the gondola. Awesome.
Plastic card. I'm making it give it an iron hole, so I'm gonna be doing like banding and stuff all around
Yeah,
it,
sure.
and then like rivets all around it.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, Thomas.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to our game tomorrow.
I am too.
Look at how confident he looks.